Hello everyone, I am Tanzimul Islam, and today I'll be presenting a very intriguing topic, which is social media and politics. Throughout the years, we've been experiencing major developments within the technology world that surrounds us, especially on the way that it has allowed us to connect to one and another. Digital devices have become accessible to human beings all over the world, leading to the rise of social media platforms such as Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, giving us a way to channel our voice through and be heard all throughout. With the help of advanced technology, a relationship between social media and politics was built. With the digital devices now, we're able to click and monitor the progressions of politics and even influence politics. Moving on to the power of social media in politics. Israel's prime minister emerged victorious in the election taking place a few years back. According to Nahum, the victory was supported by many players. However, the play that stood out the most was the use of social media. Prime Minister Netanyahu used Facebook as a platform to constantly post videos, pictures, and comments, which led to the awareness in the community about his campaign. The victory can be proven by the concept called the three modes of power, which are the proportions to influence decisions of other social actors, control and the configuration of political agenda, and actions involved in shaping one's preference, which are exercised on the dimensions shown in on my figure in my slide, which is called the politics of social media. The figure on my slide illustrates the three modes of power are exercised in these dimensions. By the use of it, a candidate may influence preferences, values, and attitudes. The politics of architecture mainly focuses on the technology aspects, such as the code written by the developers, and secondarily on the content. However, the politics of dynamics focuses mainly on the content. In my opinion, this was a very smart move by the prime minister, as he was able to reach to everyone in Israel, and he was able to understand and took a perspective that was modern. Moving on to social media operations in relation to the Arab Spring, we will specifically look at operations in Egypt and Turkey, as they both show severe impact in the use of virtual communication and mass demonstration. Al Sayyad and Guvank argues that the social media played an important and vital role during the Arab Spring. Online activists in Egypt uses the potential of Facebook to spread awareness on police brutality in the nation. Through the use of social media, they were able to make political changes as they're able to bring back the stability and security in the police system. Moreover, as an improvement commence, the president of Egypt was initiated a holiday to celebrate the maintenance of the police system in Egypt. This shows that the people's voice were heard by the political leaders of Egypt, and they did their utmost to improve their police system. On the other hand, let's look at Turkey. According to Bulut, prior to the Arab Spring, online activists exploited the prime minister as they leaked sensitive information about his high expenditure on luxury goods and secret money transfers. Moving on, the activists made use of hashtags like hashtag #EduBulur, which translates to those responsible will pay, in their social media platforms, which has resulted in the prime minister implementing a restriction policy on the social media platforms such as YouTube and Twitter. This comparison between the during and the aftermath has shown how many nations and its politicians can react to a move made on social media. In Egypt, we saw a change. However, in Turkey, we saw a nation that will do anything to protect their power, even if it means taking the people's voice. Now, let's look at the presence of vigilant authoritarian online communities in Thailand. According to Shuffer, Thailand has been facing the rise of fascist groups on Facebook. The most popular groups amongst them are the Social Sanction Group and the Rubbish Collector Organization, with three important agendas: find, expose, and threaten any potential political opponents. One of the recent events in which the Rubbish Collector Organization was involved was when an activist was speaking about her political views on the current rule, but the organization wasn't too happy about the activist comments on Facebook, and later on virtually attacking and threatening the activists by gathering more supporters and ganging up on the activists. This went viral and led to targeting the activist's family, the workplace, and the livelihood, all through the world of social media. These fascist groups use a law called Le Majesté, which states that it's illegal to insult political authorities and the royal family in Thailand, which can lead to 15 years of imprisonment. They use this as a threat to any potential political opponents. Sheffer discusses that throughout the years, many political leaders in Thailand have indeed used this law to fight their political oppositions. This presentation has discussed the politics of social media in regards to Israeli politics, the social media activities during and the aftermath of the Arab Spring, and finally the rise of fascist groups in Thailand. I hope you've enjoyed this presentation. Thank you.